Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today I am doing a 16 by 20 oval canvas, and on that canvas I am doing a primary and secondary swipe. So I'm so glad that everybody is with us today, and I'm happy to be in your home as well. Like I said, have the coffee ready. You never know when I'm going to show up. This is actually the Walmart white base ready to go from
Color Place.
Color Place. It is satin, and there is no silicone, there's no water, there's no glue in it. It's just the white, and they no longer carry this product. So they do have an eggshell, and they do have a bright white, I believe. I haven't been there to see it because I have 6 gallons of this stuff, so I stocked up. I didn't know they were going out of stock for this. I stocked up, so I still have the white. But anyways, my primary swipe today is going to be, well, wait, before I tell you the colors, I got inspired by this swipe because on the walk today when I took Bougie, this woman has a beautiful rose garden. However, she has a lot of lantanas, and her lantanas are the purples and the pinks, and they're actually beautiful. They are together on this bush that she has. So I got the green from the leaves, and I got the purple and the reds kind of from her inspiration from her flowers that inspired me. And I'm throwing in a little bit of the golds, so we're going to see what happens. But anyways, my primary colors are Peacock Feather by Primary Elements, Phthalo Green by Amsterdam, Emerald Green by Primary Elements, Lucky Apple Primary Elements. This is Laguna Azul by Primary Elements, and this is Bells of Ireland by Primary Elements. My secondary swipes are Venetian Red Primary Elements, Ultramarine Violet by Amsterdam, Cupid's Crush by Primary Elements, Deep Purple by Blick, Apple Rose Primary Elements, Dioxazine Purple by Liquitex. My golds are Chantilly Lace, you guys know that, and Golden Honey by Prism Pour. And this one is Golden Honey, just Prism Pour, only Golden Honey. So I had to, incorporate my Chantilly Lace with the pretty face. So let's get started here. And y'all know that my cell activator is my Oxide Black and my Australian Float Trowel. Okay, so we're going to get started here with this little swiperoo, the primary swipes. And the good news of the day, oh my goodness, we hit 10,000 subscribers on our Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller Facebook page. We have 10,000 people. It's awesome. Thank you so much for going on our Facebook page. I was so excited to see that 10,000. I got to see it before Phil. Now.
And don't forget to also subscribe to Kathy's YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Which is also Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller.
Yes, I'd like all of you to subscribe to my channel as well. We can call it a double duo. Okay, that's my Peacock Feather. This is going to be my Phthalo Green.
Now, all these paints and pigments that Kathy is using today all have the same recipe, which is in video 478. And that recipe video will talk about her pouring medium, her cell activator, and her base, which she just splooched up.
And you do not want to do that. But that'll be covered up, hopefully. I don't know.
You might want to get rid of those.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking too, Phil. I am such a splitcher. It's going to be my new name, Splitcher. Jeez. Well, I was having a good day until I splitched.
Well, that happens. That happens.
It happens more than it should with me. Should not do that. Darn it. Okay.
Kathy is an affiliate with several companies, and you can get some very nice discounts on their products. One is Color Art Primary Elements and their products, Arteza and their wonderful products, KS Resin, of course they have wonderful products too, and Boom Gel Stains, which also handles Australian Floetrol. We have a U.S. distributor, so you can get that Boom Gel Stain and Australian Floetrol, those are all Australian products, fairly quickly.
And pigments, she also has
Oh, that's right, she has pigments too. And
she's got a lot of things on her.
Her nice discounts along with the codes to get those discounts in the description box.
Yeah, so hop on over and tell her that Kathy sent you.
Now Kathy has completed laying down what we call the primary swiping colors. And so she, of course, is going to be swiping those colors and then going back and putting down the secondary swipe colors.
So we're going to see what happens here, Phil. Should be a little interesting. Look at that squiggle. A squiggle when you walk. A squiggle when you talk.
Kathy does have 4 different shops that are fun to peruse around through and click around. She has an Etsy shop with all her original art in it. She has an Amazon shop that contains all the supplies you need for paint pouring. And she has a Redbubble shop which has about 60 different products with the images of her paintings imprinted on them. It's really kind of cool. And her newest shop is from Galeriste, it's called. She's partnered up with them, and they have high-end fine clothing.
Oh, it's so cool.
And it really is cool. Their dresses and tops and everything, very high-end clothing with Kathy's images on there. So I'll have direct links to all 4 of Kathy's shops in the description box.
Yeah, it's so cool. I have not had a chance to buy myself something, but you can bet your sweet
You're talking
bippies.
about your new shop.
Yes,
yeah.
my new shop. You can bet your sweet bippies, people. It's coming. It's going to cost Phil a little money, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got to keep this even. I'm just going to do one more over here.
Well, you're going to leave that large spot up here?
No.
Okay.
No. And then I'm going to bring on my secondary, Phil.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I was inspired by my walk today. It's a beautiful day here in Arizona. It's not windy yet, which is a good thing. I guess we're supposed to have some winds coming in, but who knows? You never know with this weather pattern. All right, now, here we go with our secondary. This is my Venetian red.
Kathy and I did get our first COVID shots a couple of days ago, and it went very well. They were super organized here in Phoenix, Arizona area, and it went really well. I just had a little bit of a sore arm, not bad at all. I got a little bit of a headache, which I took a couple Tylenol, and that went away. So really, it was a breeze.
Yeah, we were at the stadium. That's where they give it, at the Cardinal Stadium here in Arizona. So it was absolutely amazing, because I was thinking, oh my goodness, we're going to be there forever. Well, you pull up, and they have 12 stations, and they direct you. The
Really?
volunteers are amazing.
Yeah.
There has to be over 200 volunteers, and thank you very much if you are one of my subscribers, because hats off to you guys. It was a breeze. Our appointment was at quarter after 9. We got there at 20 to 9. We were out of there at 9:07.
Yes, they took us in before our scheduled time, even though there was, they do tons and tons of people there. It's just so well organized. They use iPads. Everything's out there in the iPad already. All your information that you signed up on your computer.
And we had the Pfizer vaccine, by the way.
Yeah, we did have the Pfizer vaccine. So I encourage everybody to get the vaccine. I know there's a lot of people that are leery of it and even opposed to it, but
we were leery.
we were at first.
leery
It took us a little while to convince ourselves that's the best way to go.
It is.
Which we have now, and so we just feel a little bit safer now. Actually, we have to wait till after our second shot. 2 weeks after the second shot is when they say you're pretty much fully immune, or not immune,
vaccinated,
but yeah, exactly. So
you can start doing things.
So we're alive and kicking. We had the first vaccine. Now, of course, let's get back to the important thing here. Kathy has laid down the secondary colors, which of course were all the reds and the purples and so forth and the violets. And that is a sort of a complementary color to the greens she wanted. So then you do other swipes, more swipes, even a crossing swipe like that Kathy's done there.
These colors are really pretty. It does actually remind me of that lady's flowers. I might have to take this painting over there when it's dry and show it to her.
Yeah, there you go.
This is going to be cool.
You can see the primary swiping colors were, of course, all the different greens, which you picked up in those swipes. And the secondary colors, the reds and the purples and the violets, are being picked up in the secondary swipes.
Cool beans, people.
Did you want to do, you've done some crossing ones on that side. Did you want to do a crossing on this side?
Yeah, I'll get to it. Pretty soon, Phil. I'll get to it. One of these years. Just trying to get this a little bit even here. I went that way, okay. Just concentrating here, people. Just concentrating.
That's fine. Concentrate on the art.
That's what I'm doing.
You know.
Okay. Okay, Phil, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Well, I just mentioned that you did a couple of crossing swipes on that half.
Oh, you want them on this half?
Well, I thought maybe at least one
Yeah.
on there to kind of keep
Yeah.
it.
We'll get it over here.
Okay.
See, I just even tuned you out, so.
Well, what's new? That's okay.
Nothing.
Hey, you've got more important things to do than to listen to what I'm babbling about.
Exactly. Don't I know that? Okay, that was one cross. Might do one more.
Kathy does have a new video she made up of how she sets up her puppy pool and spinner, the setup. Of course, the cake spinner along with the sticks and how she attaches everything, including the canvas to the sticks. So that's a neat video. It tells you everything you need to know. Get a nice setup for spinning your art.
Yeah, I had one of my subscribers. She sent me a picture of her setting up her puppy pool. And she said, "Oh, that is really quite a job." My reply to her was, "Yes, it is. And mine needs to be redone. So could you please come over and do it
Yeah.
for me?"
I haven't seen her at the door yet.
No, I don't think we're going to.
Well, it's not that difficult. It takes a little bit of
Well,
time,
it just
but
takes time. And
it certainly saves a lot of other time in between, because you can do a lot of paintings before you have to clean the pool. As you can see, Kathy's done a lot of
Kathy's
art.
needs to be cleaned, as you can see. Kathy's needs to be done. Okay, what we're going to do here now, we are going to do a little wrecking. We're going to see what happens here.
Can I give you some unsolicited advice?
Yeah.
The only area I see that is
Right here?
a major
Yeah.
area that's... No, you can keep it.
No, that's why I have this in my, because I saw that too.
Yeah. It's just that it might stick out like
It's
a sore
going to.
thumb if we don't have something there. We
It's
go.
going to.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that right away. I'm thinking, okay, we got to have something there.
Yeah, those colors go together very nicely.
Yeah, that was my inspiration from that lady, so I thought, why not try it? See what it looks like. Just popping a few bubbles here, people.
Of course, because Kathy is cell activator, she is getting some cell development in the swipes, but that is not the real purpose of the primary and secondary swipe technique. It's more to get a nice character to the painting and different colorations than you would get if you had layered all the paints down the middle at once.
Okay. Now we're going to do a little wrecking here. Let's see what happens. Ah! Yesterday I had paint all over my face.
You really got into it yesterday.
Phil was laughing. He goes, "You have paint on your face." Oh, you have it on your nose now. It's like, great. Doing this one a little bit different.
Yeah, that's fine. Left you nice frilly wrecking lines through the middle there.
This is so fun, people. You have to do this. It is a lot of fun. Take it from me. You will have fun creating.
Well, I like it the way you do the wrecking because it ties some of the areas together. In the negative space areas, you get a little bit more interest by doing a swipe through there.
You do. So yeah, when I saw that 10,000 subscribers today, Phil was still in bed. As soon as he came down, I said, "Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. We got 10,000 subscribers."
Well, I think they're called members, not subscribers.
Yeah, members.
In the Facebook group, they're called
Members.
In your channel,
They're
Facebook,
subscribers.
I mean, your YouTube channel. I'm getting mixed up myself.
They're subscribers.
They're called subscribers.
Yeah.
And it's free to subscribe.
It's free for both of them.
Yes.
So please, subscribe to both of them. I'd love to have you here, and I like you over there.
If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, it's much easier to get the discounts, keep current with the discounts that Kathy has. There are almost 500 other videos on Kathy's channel that you can peruse and check out. We had a lot of fun doing them of all different types of pours. I shouldn't say we. Kathy had a great time doing them, and I enjoyed videoing them and watching. So be a member of both.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I think I'm finished here, Phil.
Okay, I think so. I think you just got a lot of nice little accents from the wrecking going.
Yeah, we're going to give this a little spinaroo and see what happens.
You got some bubbles you're popping?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, is this pretty?
Yes.
Oh, people, is this ever pretty?
And look how
Oh my goodness. I love this. I really love this.
yeah, this one turned out super cool. And as you can see, you get different areas from the primary and secondary swipe colors, which is exactly what you're looking for. You don't get them all mixed up like you do in just layering all the colors together. Here you get a separation of the primary and secondary colors. You're getting some wonderful cells. Of course, then you got the negative areas between there to help set that off.
These colors are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yes.
Holy
Can you have it the
patoli.
long way so I can get it all in?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Holy
get
patoli.
An overall view here.
Oh, is this pretty? Oh my goodness. I'm loving these colors. Very, very pretty. Just popping a few bubbles, people. Holy cow. Woo!
That's a cool area there. Side by side, primary and
And
secondary
you know,
colors.
and you're not going to believe what I forgot.
What did you forget?
I think I forgot the gold.
You did. You did. You forgot to put the gold in.
I did, but it's
Well,
beautiful.
Yes.
Well, at least I could see, you know, like a little bit of
No.
a shimmer in my apple rose. But yeah, I forgot my gold, but that's okay. It's still beautiful.
Yes.
It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. How could I forget my Chantilly lace?
Oh
with a pretty
my gosh.
face?
That is a sin. You're going to have to go to confession now.
Oh, well.
That's
That's
the
not,
least of the things you got to confess.
that's not going to happen. This is beautiful. If you like this, people, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. I'm excited with this because this is so pretty. It reminds me of the flowers at that lady's rose garden. It's beautiful. So, everybody, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join our family. And remember, keep the coffee on. You never know when I'm showing up. So until the next time, please stay healthy, stay well. It's only paint. And I hope everybody has just a wonderful, fantastic day. See you later, alligators. Bye.